So welcome to another GS video then. Today we are off-road again. I'm just on a gravel patch of the road that is going to take me to where I normally take the dirt bike to play. I normally go there a different way because I can just push the bike up over some big stones, but I don't think I'd be able to do that with this bike purely because it's just too big and heavy. And not only that, the boxer engines are massive and would just get me stuck. So here we go. It's a bit of a test for me, this one, but I'm looking forward to it, and we'll see how it goes, see how the day fares. But it's obviously not going to be as long as the last video. I think the last video I just wanted to show all the different elements that the bike would be put through, and then if you were a bit unsure as to what your GS could do, then you could see for yourself. But yeah, I mean, a lot of it is obviously the bike, your capability, how you handle a bike, how you balance on it, how you work at slow speeds, but also your fitness as well. Are you fit enough to move a big bike like this up and about on your own? And as you can see, this is a bouncy lane, man. Again, this is something that isn't really noticeable on the dirt bike because the dirt bike just sucks it up. But I can feel every damn rock underneath me, so already I'm kind of feeling like I've done the wrong thing, but I know I'll enjoy it. Whoa, what the hell, man. I don't remember half of these big obstacles. So yeah, here we are. We're out on the GS playing in the dirt again. Oh, right then. So let's take this lane to where we shall play. And already a little bit of a front wheel wash out there because this bike is on sort of, I would say road tires, because they say 50-50, but the reality is in muddy conditions you're not going to get that traction, so it's not really proper off-road tires. I think you can't compromise on anything. I think it's either an on-road tire or it's an off-road tire. That's my understanding. That's what I look at it like. I think if you want an off-road tire, you need knobbles. Oh my god, this is all gorse bush. It's very spiky and sticky, and obviously lots of low-hanging branches. I'm going to put this screen down shortly as well because I don't need it up this high. Really overgrown. I can't get over this. Got that front wheel off the floor, boys. So let's see what's up here then. My boots are too thick to go underneath the gear lever. It's quite funny, so I have to kind of jam my boot up against it just to get a good grip on the lever to be able to change it. So I need some kind of newer boot that's a bit thinner to get underneath the lever to allow me to change gears properly. we go then. What we got going on up here? Oh my god, I felt that then. Wow, that's not cool. Yeah, I think I've found the limits of this this bike, or this suspension, but I'll be keen to see once I do the suspension what, you know, how it feels really. Oh man, I thought the front was going then, and I thought the bike was going down. Oh my god. Whew. This is where the fitness is going to start to come into play. I hope I don't get a puncture now, because again, like I've said before, I've ridden this on the dirt bike. It just sucks up everything. But this clearly isn't a happy bunny doing all this kind of stuff. Whoa. It is a tank though, as the Alan says. She's a tank. She just wants to keep pulling along. Wow, what a wrist burner! What a wrist burner! So as I started the bike back up then to just get back into the swing of things, I was just thinking, you know, looking around, seeing the mountains and stuff, and just realising where these adventure bikes can take you, you know. I was kind of indoctrinated into the whole sports bike thing. I just wanted a nice, cool, fast looking bike that sounded wicked. And whereas I kind of still like that, don't get me wrong, you know, they're part in the garage after all, I much prefer this kind of adventure, exploring side of things, taking the bike out. But then I like learning new things as well. So at the minute now with this ride out, I'm understanding a bit more about this GS and the whole adventure world kind of thing, how good they are for starters, because even though I'm not riding as fast as I could on my dirt bike, and I'm very aware if this thing falls over it's going to be a bit of a tiring pickup session, you know what I mean, like impromptu sort of deadlifts. You can still do what you want on it, you know, providing you're patient, you're not going to do too much too soon, or you're not trying to do too much too soon. You can really enjoy a little wander. This place is like 15 minutes from my house, I think, and just come up, have a plod along, understand your bike a bit more, go home happy that you've had a bit of a play, you know, you've achieved something for the day. And it's just so much fun. Like, I could quite happily do this every day for the rest of my life. Granted, I would go further afield to do things and see new places I've not seen, because I've been lucky enough to travel a lot of the world really because of my job, and I kind of want to leave my job now to travel places on my own accord, not to have to do any work while I'm there, or if I do, you know, it'll simply be to edit a video and have a bit of fun, like, you know, ride a motorbike about. I kind of discovered I don't know, another part of me that kind of wasn't there about 5 years ago really. I was happy in my workplace. I was happy just taking the usual day-to-day stuff in my stride. And I don't know if it's because I took an office job within work and I'm not traveling as much as I want, you know, used to. I don't know if that's what's having an effect on me now and making me want to get out more and do things, but these adventure bikes have surely opened my eyes and shown me what is capable on these things, and obviously with comfort as well, so I can still do what I used to do on my sports bike and ride it to West Wales and have a bit of fun along the way, and I can still ride off-road and have comfort as well. It's the perfect balance really. They're not perfect bikes obviously because you can't do everything on them to the way you want to do it, but they are good in the sense of they're the kind of jack of all trades and not, you know, a master of none then. So I absolutely love it. Now this is quite steep and I've got no grips on these tyres, so if I lock up it's just me and my tyre. Just slow, control, balance, and you're laughing. How much fun is that? I mean, you can feel the weight on them, don't get me wrong, and it sure is testing out my fitness and my ability, but man, what fun this is like. Let's go left, stick out a little bit of shit. The suspension as well is a big one, obviously, I mentioned it already. The dirt bikes, the suspension on that just sucks everything up, whereas this thing is not much travel. The weight just blows through the travel, and I've got a leaky seal as well, so that doesn't help in this situation, but it's so much fun. And I'm not being funny, this beats being in a pub. I love a good drink, like I love a good socialise. I'm not a massive fan of drinking, but I like socialising, I like seeing my friends and stuff like that, because I haven't actually been out and drank any alcohol whatsoever yet. It's actually my birthday tomorrow and I don't intend on drinking a beer, which will probably be the first time since, I don't even know, probably 16 or something. Oh, what a day, man. And I think the thing this showed me is you don't need the most modern, expensive adventure bike to go and do a bit of adventure. If anything, it kind of helps, because if you drop it, you're not really too worried about damaging it, because one, is going to be hard work to damage these things, but two, you know, you're not going to monitor every scratch you see when you're riding it. You're just going to carry on. I left this bike outside my house for like 3 nights. It's still covered in the dirt from when I went out on the last ride. I think it was Monday, wasn't it? But what a bike. I'm just more impressed with that, with what it was able to handle there. I'm not going to take it through that kind of thing too often, because I do know it does get to its limits. It does get to its limits quite quickly, but other than that, it's been a fun little ride, and I'm really happy to have taken you with me. So I need to pull over, check everything, and then I'm going to hit the road and go home. Well, I'm going to go see my brother, and then I'm going to start looking into changing the pipes on the Husky. I've got a nice new set of Samco hoses to replace all those hoses. Yeah, boy! And that is it for the end of the day. But if you are thinking about getting a bike, do it. If you are an adventure rider, want a bit of a chat, drop me a message below or use the community tab just to say hello. And oh, we nearly went then. And thank you very much for watching this one. I will see you Thursday with another upload. See ya.